Hey guys, how's it going? In this video I want to discuss about a fairly new form of traffic generation, which is pay-per-view or PPV. In this type of you know strategy, what happens is that you pay not per click, rather per view, and your ad or your website that shows up in the form of a pop-up, a pop under, or just in frame. Okay, so there are various kind of options here, but what I'm going to focus on in this video is going to be pop-ups, which has proven to be the most effective form of advertisement through this method. Now what happens is that many people have installed various softwares like which is basically adware, okay, which basically show ads on their computer. There are millions of people who have installed these softwares, and what happens is that when they browse, and while browsing, if a keyword trigger occurs, we'll be specifying keywords and URLs in our website. So either when they visit that URL, or if their URL has the keyword in it, okay, so a trigger occurs, and the pop-up in which the URL we specify, the ad we specify, that shows up in the pop-up. Okay, so the best part about this thing is that this is cheap, very cheap as compared to pay-per-click, and in fact as cheap as 1.5 cents per click if you want to go for per view, if you want to go for extremely targeted, which is URL and keyword targeting. There are three type of options that you can go in for, and what I'm going to show you is the keyword and URL option, because the other two are one is in which you don't target anything, in which there's a runoff network ads, which is basically any keyword or anything a person is browsing, your ad is triggered and it shows up until your budget gets depleted. And the second is that you can select categories, and if you can select a category, let's say you select a dating category, if your profit instrument is in the dating niche, then you can select dating category, and your ad will be shown if a person is visiting any website in the dating category, which they have specified in the network themselves. So but the most effective, okay, the other two are, these are very cheap. Okay, for example, the runoff network is just I think 0.3 cents per impression or per view, and the category one is 0.7, and the figures that I'm talking about is through this media traffic that you can see in front of you. But the best part is that the pay-per-view of the keyword and URL targeted are yield the best conversions, and they are cheap as well. They're 1.5 cents. Okay, and obviously if there goes on a bidding, similar to the AdWords platform, there goes on a bidding for keywords and URLs, and if the higher the bid, okay, the one who has got the highest bid, obviously his pop-up will be triggered the most. So let me just take you inside media traffic. What if you're starting off, then you have to click on register, and you have to register for an account with them. Then you have to fund your account. You can fund through credit card or PayPal or whatever you want, and then you have to start in creating your campaign. So I'll just take you through the entire process right now. Okay, so here I am inside my media traffic account. After setting up an account, this page comes up after you log in. Now you've got a few options here. One is that you can create a new campaign. This is the keyword or URL targeted campaign. Another option is the category campaign that I just told you about, and another option is create a RON or runoff network campaign. These two, category and runoff network, these don't yield good conversions at all. I've tried and tested them many times because they were very alluring, because they are very cheap. They bring in very cheap traffic, but they're not converting at all. Okay, now the first step in creating a campaign is to give your campaign a name. So let's say we give a name of PNK. Okay, then we give a daily budget for our campaign. Let's say $10 is good enough to start off. Frequency cap is the number of times you want an ad or a pop-up of yours to trigger for one visitor. So once in 24 hours is good enough. You can also target through countries. For now, United States is good enough. You can target various countries from this list here, and it's active for now. No advanced features we want to show in for, so let's click on save campaign. Okay, now the campaign has been created. Now the next step is to create a destination. Okay, now I'm just giving you a fair warning here. I'm just telling you about media traffic. There are various other PPV networks, and inside the blueprint I've mentioned a few of them. You can go and check them out as well. Okay, but in this video I'm just going to show you, I'm just going to take you through the basics of creating the campaign and telling you what kind of keywords you have to target and how you can structure your campaigns basically. And this is all that you need to know exactly. In AdWords as well, the PPC video that you just saw in if you saw which was previous to this video, well, in that video as well I discussed about how you can structure your campaigns in this as well. So let's begin. You want to give a campaign, a destination name. Let's say we're targeting pregnancy URL again, so we type in pregnancy and miracle. Okay, this is the product name keyword. You want to have a unique destination name, and let's say we put in our pregnancy miracle blah blah. Okay, let's say this is our profit instrument URL. Okay, so we put that in. This will obviously be the destination URL. I mean, basically when the pop-up will be triggered, this URL will be shown. Okay, so you want this URL to show up obviously because this is your destination URL. And you have to also choose a category. For example, this is health, so I'll just choose in health. You can choose a category. This does not have anything to do with that, but this just helps in the approval process. Health and medicine. I'll just click on add. You can also import bulk, okay, but I'm not going to go into that. You can also import in bulk. You can download an MS Excel file they've created in which you can specify bulk keywords and bulk destination URLs. You can look at that also. Now you can edit your URLs. Just click on add or edit, and then you can edit your URLs and keywords that you want to enter inside the basically the targeting that you want to do. Now as you can see, they've mentioned all the information here. Okay, and the starting bid that you want for cost per view is 0.015, okay, which is 1.5 cents, and the target list is basically the list of keywords and URLs that you'll be specifying, and whenever a user will be browsing on the internet and these will be triggered, the ones you specify, and then your pop-up will show up. Okay, so it's extremely easy. You have to just put in a few URLs and keywords. I'll just tell you which ones. First will obviously be your product name keyword. Okay, just the product name keyword without anything. You can also do in some precision matches. You can target the complete URL. You can also target the URL query string. Okay, you can also target query string only. All the information is given here. If you just hover through the I button here, then they've explained what all these mean. Okay, you can check it out. You can target through that, but what regularly I do is I don't do any such targeting. I just keep the product name keyword here first, and the second thing you want to put in is the official website.com. Okay, so these are the two things that you want to put in. The official website, because I know pregnancy-miracle.com is the official website, otherwise you have to search for the official website, and the product name keyword. These are the only two things that I want to put in, and then just click on add targets. That's it. After you click on add targets, these targets will be added, and your pop-up will start triggering for these targets that you specify, and that is it basically. So it's that simple to create all these campaigns, and you can specify multiple destination URLs if you got multiple profit instruments created, and you can also bulk import, and you can specify all these targets. So it's not, as I've mentioned many times before, it's not rocket science. It's just simple. We're just targeting our product name keywords and just putting up profit instrument in as the destination URL. Okay, so that's it for this video. PPV is a very upcoming and very very hot kind of traffic source going on right now, because it's cheap, it is effective, the conversion rates are not that good. Okay, but still in comparison to pay-per-click, let's say you were paying 30 cents per click for showing your ad on the Google search engine. Now you're just paying 1.5 cent per view, so that's just 1 by 20th of the cost. So you can get a good ROI. You have to measure that basically. Okay, so that's it for this video. I'm going to hang up for now, and then in the next video we're going to discuss media buys. Okay, so that's also very hot kind of traffic source going on right now, so we'll discuss that then. Thanks a lot for watching this. I'll see you then.